back. We are back. We are back. I wonder if I can put that there. The baby needs to learn. Let's see. You're about to say play Baby Shark for the baby? It's okay though? Oh yeah, no, it's all good. This is not a very baby-proof room. So if you noticed how distracted I was, that was mostly why. So I was just looking to make sure the baby wasn't getting into too much trouble. A little bit of trouble's okay. Hey, Beaten Noodle. I'm gonna get this part down, and then yeah, keep. You can throw more requests out. How's it going, Mr. Mail? It's going good. How about you? Could you play All My Fellas again? Sure. All My Fellas. Oh, okay. All My Fellas. All right, let me try playing this again. Hold on. There we go. So it's 1. Have I heard Are You Lost? No, but we can try it. Can you give me a little more context? Thank you, Ray70. We're just sight reading over here. So if you got something you want to hear, just throw it out there. Park Bird? Is that Park Bird? You're still learning and you've been playing for a year and a half? Good for you. I hope you keep learning. I'm still learning, and I've been playing for 28 years, so. 1 and 2. 1 and Can you play the Last of Us theme? Yeah, we can, Ray70. Sure. Is that what you were looking for Are You Lost? I'm so talented. I appreciate that. Last of Us theme. All right. I was gonna put in the Discord link if people just want to hang out. Fat Batman, you're back. So okay, cool. So you were asking where I make the majority of my income. Up until a couple years ago, the majority of the income that I made was through a combination of teaching and performing. Like in a good month, I'd make probably double performing than teaching. But then, if anybody knows how music works, not every month is a good month for performing. The income you make from performing is all over the place because of wedding season and then a theater season when people are interested in going to the theater or not. So that was for a while, but recently in the last couple of years, because I got kids and I wanted more stability and different things, I started my own small business doing social media management. So that's actually where most of my income comes from, by the way. It's the only thing I don't like it is like I literally used to be able to say, my entire life I made money entirely from music. Now I have to say I made it from the arts. Because I can't claim that I've just made money from music now. Because again, I have my own small business, but whatever. Unity? I got Unity pulled up. Have I tried singing? Yes. I sing. It's got to be the right song though. I don't really do requests like this with singing. Hey, Sing Praises 100K views hour ago. Bro, some pentatonic lead. Here's some pentatonic lead. One line, I'm still standing. I feel like you've come in here and asked for I'm still standing a few times, which is totally fine. That actually, Elton John is somebody that I do know and will totally. All right, let's actually get let's get some sheet music for that. That'll make that easier. Notes are, oh, you want the notes? E, G, A, B, D. Or here's the easiest way to do it. Hey, Sans Undertale. Isaiah, you're new? Awesome. Throw out some something. I'll play something for you, Isaiah. If you're new, just throw out something and I'll play it for you. We'll just do it. Easy on my mind. I'm going to throw that up. Why do I look like I drank 15 coffees? Probably because I have 5 kids. Always on my mind? Gentle on my mind? Georgia on my mind? Oh, Natalia, thank you so much for the donation. You're awesome. Okay, all right. I'm gonna play a couple things but while you tell me which one you're actually asking for. Yes, I probably look a little more rugged than I typically do today because, again, I'm at somebody else's house, so I didn't, you got a whole routine. All right, Mr. Mail, this goes out to you. Let's hope the voice is ready. could never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes, just like ice. And there's a cold, cold, lonely light that shines from you. Your wind will wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. Here, don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Beatles, please. Hey, Frankie. I thank God for the good people. Remember when you got 100 likes from your other streams so you can play Rush E? Can we do that? And by the way, nice singing skills. We absolutely can do that. Appreciate it. But can't sing for the life of me. Unless you have some physical reason why you can't sing, which totally happens. Like some people, like I have a sister-in-law where she's got what do you call it when like acid from your stomach comes up all the time and messes with your vocal cords. I cannot remember for the life of me what that's called. But anyway, yeah, esophageal problems. Hey, Carlos. Acid reflux. Thank you, Natalia. So yeah, sometimes you have stuff like that, but if you don't have things like that, Mr. Mail, because you play piano, I just would slowly but surely push on the singing because that's what I've always done. I had a very brief period of time where I had some degree. Okay, Ray70, do you want to just play the theme of La Campanella or do you want to play actual La Campanella? I'm happy to give advice on both. Beatles, please. Sure. The actual one. Okay, sweet. Let's talk through the actual La Campanella a little bit. It's a pain. That's the first thing I'm going to say. It's a pain. But this is what you're going to have to practice. If you really want to get good at La Campanella, this is what you're going to have to practice. And the camera is too far over. Okay, I'm going to have to play it here, even though this is the wrong octave. Just imagine it in the right octave right now. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you're actually favoring that pinky. And you're just going to adjust back and forth. Now, what you're actually going to want to have to do is practice this until you can do it with your eyes closed. And again, if you notice, I'm a bit messy. That's because I've never actually practiced La Campanella. I've only played it a couple random odd times on stream. So to get good at this, I'd have to keep practicing it until I could do this with my eyes closed reliably. The other thing that you can pay attention to is where your wrist is and how much you're stretching versus jumping. Jumping, oddly enough, will be faster than stretching. Nah, my bro is buff. Thank you, appreciate that. Hopefully that gives you some help. Curly Sue, they cut my hair. Do I tutor online? That's a good question. The short answer is no, but it's hard for me. Jumping is very easy for you? Great. Well, then you're going to probably be a good piano player because that is a huge part of being able to do. Hold on. I'm getting your... music here. All right. We can play through this. Can you play Hammer of Justice? Yeah. How am I today? I'm doing fine, Loading Studio. How are you doing? Molly Malone, Megalovania for Sands. We could do Megalovania. Somebody wanted Beatles. Let's do a little bit of Beatles. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. For well you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Da 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 da, ya da da. Dart Neo? Yeah, we can do idea 10. Hold on, I'm pulling up stuff. I've seen some people hit the key with the left finger twice instead of once while playing La Campanella. When I try to do it, my fingers are way too slow. How do I do it faster? The trick with playing, it's really about understanding. Hey Lego, it's understanding the way that double tapping works. What you want to do is think about like sticks, right? If you've ever played drums, you know what I'm talking about, double tapping. That's really the gesture. So when you play drums, you actually, when you go down, coming up is another tap. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And it's the same with piano. That's the way you get that faster. So anyway, here's a couple more. This is like a full score that I'm reading off of Natalia, but we'll do it best. Try playing Für Elise, but with a little bounce onto it. We could try it. There, thank you. The double bounce to do the Für Elise with the bounce added to it. You want me to instead doing the... There's not really a part where you're playing too much of the same notes over and over again with Für Elise. It's hard building Legos without any instructions. It totally is. Not Zuckerberg again. Watch movie Curly Sue. I'll have to check it out. It's great music. long time ago, someone was asking about pentatonic, your building. Nice skills, thank you. Someone's asking about pentatonic scales over C major. You would want Valley, Jazzy Feel, Megalovania. That's the only way to do it. Toby Fox is a jazz lover. You know it. Everyone like up the stream? Absolutely. Like up the stream. Spear of Justice. Sailor Song by Gigi Perez. Something Charlie Puth. Throw it in there. I'll prioritize new people asking stuff, by the way. Yeah, my streams make the perfect companion while you're working on something else. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we can sing. I don't really have that type of voice though. I don't have the no offense to Jake, no offense to Charlie Puth, no offense to any of those guys. I don't really have that weenie pop voice. I grew up singing Nirvana, so my voice has always had a little more grit to it. Just to give you an idea that it's not an off-putter for me, I love Dashboard Confessionals. That's a band that I just genuinely enjoy, but it's, again, for singing, not as much. Never been my strong suit. And one of the things to know, okay, all right, wow, we've got a lot. Molly Malone, oh, there we go. I've also learned to play Asgore on my phone. There we go. Creep is a great song. My skills should be on TV. It has a few times. I've been on TV a few times playing. Not big stuff, but local stuff. Waltz number 2. We could do waltz number 2. All of Me. Ooh. That one actually, I could do I don't know. I feel a little bad singing that because I totally got rejected from a band trying to sing through that. Waltz number 2, you're talking Shostakovich, right? Romance S. Oh man, the classical is coming out. I get excited when the classical comes out. Yeah, we can do some classical. Oh yeah, Sailor Song by Gigi Perez. Good old Shosty. He is one that I have never really actually been that interested in. I'm not gonna lie. I know that probably is you're not allowed to say that, but all right, here's a little bit of Asgore. I do have idea 10 pulled up. Thank you for the reminder. I'm not a huge fan of really good song driving in my car. Hey, so I'm not a huge fan of spam. But repeating your request because I've obviously forgotten and it's a bit is totally fine. Because I pull it up and then I forget. Oh yeah, we'll do All of Me in a second. I'm trying to prioritize new people, so if you're not new, just have a fun time chatting a bit and let the new people throw out requests. Sorry for cussing. I don't even... Is Asgore the driving in my car right after a beer? Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. People always say things and I'm like, is this like some thing I just don't know? And the answer is yes. You'll be having a normal conversation with somebody on the internet and then it gets weird. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, songs that might play. All right, hold on. We'll get these pulled up. Songs that might play when you fight sands. River flows in you, we will. We'll do Waltz 2. You're 67% done. Don't worry, we'll actually play it. Do you know Car's little song? We can pull it up. For the new people, I don't need to know any songs. We can just read it together. Hungarian Rhapsody, we can do Hungarian Rhapsody. Your new boyfriend? Is that just the theme of that? Or is there a specific song? Wilbur? We just played Golden Hour and we just played Megalovania. We can circle back, but if you want to pick something new, no, it's fine, Bashir. What app am I using? There's no app. It's a combination of the internets and just looking up things, and it's MuseScore. This is the best part of this song, though. Under the water and I'm doing fine. Yeah, so it's a lot of times it's just PDFs from different websites, and then MuseScore is a backup. MuseScore is not very much fun, but a lot of people have the things on their things. How much for the guys? You'd have to ask my in-laws. What's my favorite song? It's very hard to narrow it down. I will pick one that you guys probably don't know. I do really like Smooth Criminal. You're at your piano? Awesome. That's the best way to enjoy these streams. Oops, I wanted to keep that up actually. That's the best way to enjoy these streams. All right, hold on. We got to do some Shostakovich. I'm going to throw something out there, which is, here's one for the jazz bros. 502 Blues is amazing. So I'm going to say that's my favorite song today. Maybe that's what I'll start doing. I'll just have a favorite song of the day. We're going through different people's requests, so we'll get to different people's requests as quickly as we can. I'm so curious where the popularity of this came from. Because like stanchion came, good luck picking what up. Name one song I should learn. Let's see. Classical, piano, like pop. If I Ain't Got You is probably one that everyone should know. Like the vid until we hit 100 likes so Robert can play Rushy. Yeah, let's do it. Day one of Asking for Betty by AJR. We'll get to the other. Okay, for classical, one song everyone probably should learn is, let's see. I have to go to the Bach inventions. You can do any Bach invention, but you need to learn a Bach invention. I'll give you the. This doesn't mean we're not going to do Hungarian Rhapsody, but this is just for people who wanted the romance a second ago. Man, I love Liszt. Radiohead has some good piano songs. They absolutely do. Dream On. We could do some Dream On. Yeah, that's Romance. 169 from Liszt. You guys should just type in Franz Liszt and play a bunch of Franz Liszt. I don't know. We're just cruising through a few things. This Sailor song. Thank you, Bashim. Yeah, I have songs that you might play. That's on, there's a great Nintendo specific sheet music thing called Nin Sheet Music that has a bunch of video game songs. Can you play these notes in order? Oh yeah, I know what you're doing. But I figured it out, Pixelathel. Does that rickroll you instead? Shouldn't it just become that rickrolls you at that point? All right, here we go. Here's songs that might play when you fight Sans. And then what? We're burning through things. Don't worry. We're getting there. Car's little song. This is interesting. Okay, all right, hold on. Here's Car's little song. Oh. You're better than this, Christopher. We've been down this road before. Creep is good. TV off. We could look into that. All right, here's Wilbur Suit, your new boyfriend. Merry Christmas to you. What's the best keyboard for beginners that is compatible with FL Studio? If you are doing the producer route, you should literally not pay a single cent for your first keyboard. You should borrow something. You should get whatever. Into the Unknown niece request. Oh, that is being a good uncle right there. I'm gonna pull that up. Into the Unknown. The Brandon Urie version of this is so epic. Probably one of my favorite things from movies, period, of late. Maybe some jazz? Yeah, let's do some jazz. Viva La Vida? Yeah, we can get into Viva La Vida at some point. Don't worry. Christopher, all you got to do is just ask and then just let it chill. Yes, that is the right way to do it. Pick a bossa nova. I'd love to do some bossa nova. You have to go. Work is waiting. All right. Well, write some music. Be conceited, Alexander Scriabin. I mean, because your thing is that. Rushy, we're shooting for 100 likes to get there. Hey, Nico. I'm doing all right. So much fun. Have a good day. Thanks, The Wolf. See ya. We're going to do Into the Unknown now. Can I play some soft music? I'm going to play whatever. Got to go. Always a pleasure. Keep up the good work. Don't forget to watch Curly Sue with the family. All right. I'm going to pull up a note. If the music's that good, I wouldn't mind checking it out. Appreciate it. You play piano? Good. Good. Piano's a fun instrument. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Into the Unknown. And then the key change, this is my favorite part. And then nice, almost done with the house. Cool. Yeah, you don't need to spam Mahan. You just say it once. I didn't play Hammer of Justice. We've been all over the place. Messages written like a real human being tend to get me see it. You'll post it tomorrow? Sweet, Lego guy. Thanks for the shout out. Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, Thanuja. We're gonna do Rushy at 100 likes. Jake, her. Oh no, you're fine. We haven't played it yet. Because you have school? That's fine. All right. Let's see. You have to go do homework because I go in 3rd of middle school. Oh, it's all good. Pela luz dos ojos Swiss, which I probably totally. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can get a lead sheet of this. I don't think I've ever played this one. Oh, here we go. All right. Out of curiosity, I gotta do this first. Oh, it's in 3/4. Interesting. Made a Brazilians guy? Oh, great. I love Bossa Nova. It's so much fun. Guys, we're getting to stuff. German anthem 1945? No, we're not going to do that. Ooh, Carry On My Wayward Son. Because of you crazy people, I totally just did a hard and fast rule that I just don't play anthems of anything. I mean, I probably play the national anthem of my country, the United States, but nowhere else, because people are just so weird about that stuff. And it's just not worth randomly committing a hate crime in a different country because I don't understand the cultural context. Although that one's really easy. Nazis bad. Pretty easy. You have to go do homework? All right, I'll see you, Nico. Or North Korean anthem. That's hilarious. What's the hardest song you can play? That is such a loaded question. You can't really get a good answer to that question. And you can't really get a good answer to that question for any musician because by definition, if you can play something, it's not the hardest song that you know. I know that sounds really weird, but it's just true. All right, I'm pulling up some more stuff that people are asking for, and we're going to just kind of burn through some more of these. An enigmatic counter starts easy. That's her. Oh, thank you, Tia Vol. I really love your content. You are amazing and very talented. If I can still ask some others, I wonder if you could play some I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. 432 hertz. I could, but I don't want to change my keyboard setting. Why did the chicken cross the road by CG5? We'll do Rush E at 100 likes. The Swan, don't worry, we have that Muppets theme song. We can pull that up at some point. Hold on, I need to read this again. I write sins, not tragedies. Some more Panic at the Disco. And an enigmatic counter. Everyone please like, yes. Queen, Dance Macabre by Franz Liszt. We can try to read it. 1, 2, 3. Trendy song? Well, I very much appreciate that you gave it to me, T.O. You should learn piano, Sam. You gotta leave? All right, I'll see you at TO. Thank you. You like yours better? Wonderful, Ted. You should. I'm just making it up, by the way. I don't have a version of this. I haven't spent time thinking about it. Oh, this one? Everybody knows it. We'll do Swan in a second. Yeah, we got Monsters Inc. pulled up. Play Asgore theme. We already did Asgore. Hey, TTT Wolf. Undertale and Enigmatic Encounter. I know. Hopes and Dreams. Oops, gotta read the accidentals. Yeah, we can do Swan Lake. Wow, we got a lot of Swan Lakers. All right, we can do some Swan Lake. Let me play a little bit of Monsters Inc. theme. All right, we're getting through more things. That's The Spectre by Alan Walker. Yeah, so here's the deal. When things get overloaded and I'm playing about a billion songs because everyone's asking for a billion things, you can always go ahead and talk to each other like normal human beings. You can ask questions. You can learn things. All good things to do. Let's see what else. Enigmatic encounter. How enigmatic is your encounter? Wonder where you are? I wonder what wonder where you are is. I wonder where you are tonight? Interesting. Running in the 90s? Have you tried running in other eras too? Wonder where you are. Maybe this is right? I don't know. Wow. I'm not spending $23 to get that. No. I have no idea. Muppet Show? Interesting. The Muppet Show theme? It's an Initial D song. Gotcha. Mirrors number 3. Un bark. How's everybody's Labor Day going? I'm guessing most of you actually are not from the United States, so you don't have the benefits of people forcing you not to work. All right. Have you tried running in other read? Haha. I don't even know what that's about. 36 people haven't liked. Actually, it's even worse than that because it's running in other eras. Do you think the 90s is crap? The 90s is nice. Ah, so you are also benefiting from the Labor Day, Christopher. Which is just another day for me to try to get some work done. Yeah, I've never heard this song before in my life. It's crazy how songs just appear now because of the internet. But like more than the internet, like TikTok. Thank you, you made my day. I get bullied always, but if you with you and the song, thank you. Oh, that's quite sad. We got to fix your bullying situation, but I'm glad that that helped things feel a little bit better, at least for a moment. That is the beautiful thing about music. No matter where you are, you can always listen to music and feel a little bit better. Wonder where you are. Halal Beats. I'm guessing I'm going to have to listen to that one. Totally going to have to listen to that one, which is fine. Here we go. Let's listen to it and figure it out by the ears. What is the hardest song I consider? Any song. I'm about to try, I think it was Ravel or something, somebody requested. So weird. The harmonies don't actually work with the song. Do you hear how that little... We're playing a C sharp over a C. That's generally not considered a valid move, but hey, it's interesting. So here, we're Ravel Miros un barque sur l'ocean. This is like literally one of the hardest piano pieces. Ravel has a track record of playing really hard pieces, but we're going to attempt it right now. Is it going to be great? Probably not, but who cares? Why is it so easy for you to do arpeggios? Lots of practice. Lots of practice. Yeah, we'll do an enigmatic encounter. Don't worry. So someone was asking, how do I know every song? The truth is I don't know every song. I just know how to sight read well, and I have played a lot of music. You were saying Ravel, like time for a bugle? That's hilarious. Nope, I'm saying Ravel, R-A-V-E-L. I have a slight southern accent, so it ends up sounding a little bit weird sometimes. You should team up with a dude who plays violin, because you know violin and piano are a perfect combo. They're a good combo. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the perfect combo, but it's a good combo. But here's the other reason why I can play anything. They're all basically the same song. Almost every song that is popular has certain elements that happen in all other music. Like this pattern. Yeah, Falling Down, we can definitely do Falling Down. This pattern right here happens in like, I don't know, 10,000 songs, 30,000 songs. Do I do piano more than singing? 100% I do piano more than singing. I've done a huge amount of piano. I've done a good bit of singing, not a huge amount. has been. I don't like it either, but it's temporary. Bonsai. We're just in the basement. Not of my house, of a different house. Die with a smile? We can. Thank you, Trevor. Yeah, COD zombies, we can. Again, here's the thing. With me, with how much I've played, it would be hard. I could literally sit down and play any other instrument for 10 hours a day for a year, and it would not get anywhere close to the amount of time that I've played piano. I'm dead serious. It's like borderline impossible for me to get any other instrument to the same level as I've played piano. Yes, I can play any of this stuff. Yes. If you are serious about piano, this should not be controversial, but I feel like it is. If you're serious about piano, you need to sight read. You need to be able to read music. Golden? I like that take. All right. Die with a Smile piano version is really weird. I'll just make it up. We'll make up our own version of Official Coffee. How about that? There we go. Nightlight by Lafy. Leve? Is that actually how you say it? Leve? I guess that kind of makes sense. I always say Lafy because I have no idea. Yeah, we can do Pirates. And Christ Alone's a great pick. How long does it take to read sheet music? I would say it takes probably 3 to 5 years to get decent at it. But you can start learning in, I don't know, a month. Did I ever play Halo? Of course I did. I'm the age where everyone played Halo. Thanks, General Nets. We're making do with what we can do. We're on the road. Do I play flute? No, I don't really play any other instrument other than singing that involves. Yes, I do know how to play by ear, Christopher. That's the trick. lack emotion, and it's not even that technically demanding, but we'll make the most emotional version of Rushy ever. What would you do if your son grew up to be a metalhead? I would say awesome. I loved metal growing up. Loved it. We just did Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, we do. Wolf Paw. Yeah. We can do EDM, we can do whatever. Here's Nightlight. Unforgotten from Halo. Yeah, Liam. We can do that. Thank you so much for the donation. Unforgotten. Let me play a little bit more of this just because I just started it, and then we'll do that. This sounds like Disney. That's not meant as a diss, by the way. Yeah, this definitely has a Disney sound to it. A gospel version of Ed Sheeran Thinking Out Loud? That'd be kind of fun, Cog. We could get into that. All right, here we go. Here's Unforgotten. Romantic Flight from How to Train Your Dragon. That was, oh, thank you so much, John Wycliffe. Always. No, we're not doing that. We're getting into it. He thought I was trolling, but that's actually the Deuce. Do's. I didn't think you were trolling. I don't know. I've never heard that song before in my life. Which is more than half the music. I used to say all the music, but we've been streaming a while now. So I recognize about half the songs now. This is a nice song. Such a great harmony there. Although I think I'm playing it wrong. It should be this. But that sounds so nice. I wish it was that. That's okay. Do I know any Indian songs? Just actually give me a title. Oh, you wanted we wanted a gospel version of Thinking About Out Loud. Let's see. May I ask why? Because we're on a little trip right now. It's a holiday weekend in the United States. Thank you, Cog. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've been getting a good bit of donations this stream, Bonsai. Reminds you of your dad. That's great. The Entertainer, Death Note. Let's blast through a few of these that people are asking for. River Flows in You. Wow, there we go. Your whole personality is gonna change now. You think I'm happy against them? Well, what do you think about that? All right. Gurin no. Let's see. Attack on Titan? Yeah, we can do Attack on Titan. Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell? Larry the Lobster? I feel like you're new. I don't think I've seen your name before. Una Matina? Sounds like Akuna Matata. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's what happens. LOL. Bewitched. I here a few times out of the week. Okay, all right. Sorry that I didn't recognize you. There's a lot of people in here, but I'll sear in my head Larry the Lobster. Running in the 90s by Dave Rogers. It's you know how this goes. You know how this goes, Ario Speedwagon. Isn't your piano a little too high? It absolutely is, but I'm doing the best of with what I can. This is literally I'm sitting on a couch. It is what it is. By the way, if you in general, this is the worst. Well, sitting too low is actually not terrible, because if you look at the way your wrist is, sorry, we're gonna learn a little bit together. If you look at the way the wrist is, your wrist actually can bend a ton this direction with no real bad consequences. That's why classical guitarists do this all the time. But when some people play, they play standing up, or they play maybe not standing up, but they play with the bench too high, and their hands go like this. This angle of the wrist really constricts your tendons in your wrist, and so your level of potential carpal tunnel is way higher when it's this way. So even though this is not ideal and has kind of been a pain to play with the bench this low or the couch this low, it's actually way less likely to get injured than the other way. Anyway, the more you know. Boo doo doo doo. I need to learn that so I can play it for myself. What time to start this type of live? I try to do 8 to 10. That's kind of the main thing, but today I got family obligations, so we started a little earlier. If you want a specific request and you really want me to play it, then do a super chat. If you don't care too much, you can just throw it in the regular chat, because I'm trying to get to everyone, but there's a lot of requests in the while. Me trying to write about what Robert's saying, that's facts for instruments. That's hilarious. Yes, I agree. Paradise? Yeah, we can do Paradise. Boo doo doo. Boo doo doo doo. Are you talking about this being good? Either way, I'll pull up Paradise. It's all good. Do Bing Sake. I know a soundtrack from a series that I love so much I want to turn it into notes to play on piano but don't know how. Ollie, what is it? What is it? Ring at down. The bells ring at down. Bells ring out, no. The ring at dawn. The bells ring at dawn is what you're trying to say? Dawn from Pride and Prejudice. Dawn. Huh. We'll have to do a little bit more looking. 45 likes before Rush E. We're more, get this live to 100 likes. Yes, so we can do Rush E, that'd be sweet. It's from an anime called Mansion Ukuko. Let's see if anybody else has done our work for us. Otherwise, we'll just try to learn it on their own. Yoro no Ame. Well, let's get rid of PDF and let's see if we can just pull up a YouTube of it and just learn it real fast. Here we go. You've got this. Commercial. We'll mute it for right now. What's up, man? How you doing? How are you doing, Jam Don? Can I do Dragon Ball? Can I do Canon and D? Yeah, we can do Canon D. Oh yeah, Golden. I want to circle back and do that. We should have done that a while ago. Thank you, Purple AM. If you're new, let your presence be known that you're new, and I will attempt to prioritize your requests. I've got it right here, Ollie. You don't need to send money. It just helps put up the queue. This is Canon D. I think I need to make a video about Canon and D because the story of Canon and D is so awesome. It's such a great redemption story. You'd be surprised what I can read. Shawshank Kale? That's such an interesting name. Can you do your name anime? We probably could at some point. Akshat, do you know any Plants vs. Zombies? Just throw something out there. We'll just play whatever. How do I make my messages stand up without sending money? I don't think you can. All right, we're going to learn something by ear. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, Ollie, so you can learn it. A major, A, C sharp, E, D major, D minor, back to A major. And then the melody starts on C sharp. That's all I'm gonna give you, but you can re-watch this later. Yeah, Ollie. There you go. I like when people actually recognize that I'm doing about a billion things at once. A lot of people don't realize that it's actually a lot of stuff. Because I keep spelling it wrong. It's on. Oh, graze the roof. Yeah, we can do graze the roof. I've taught this song a few times. Faded. I appreciate it, Liam. I do have a real piano. It's really old. It needs to be tuned up. Random person, I'll a lot of times stream from my piano, especially if my kids are out, because if my kids are around, it's right in the living room with them. You like that painting or picture? I'm pretty sure it's a picture. Get this man a music room? I have a music room, just not while I'm out here doing this. Yeah, let's do Liebstrom. Okay, we have to understand something about this stream. We can play anything. Do I have a group of friends like playing music? Depends on what you mean. I have lots of friends that play music. I was at a friend's birthday thing. Why am I so low on my seat? Because this is not a permanent setup. You should not sit this low. I just can't be bothered. Running in the 90s, I have to listen to it. We already were listening to one. I don't like doing too many where I have to listen to them because it totally breaks the flow. Do I have my own music with my friends? I've written a lot of different music with the friends. Running in the 90s, we'll do that. What's your advice for the jumps? We'll get there in 2 seconds and I'll mess with it. Gotta go? All right, I'll see ya. I've written a ton of music. I tend to write music just for myself and do it for myself because everyone just gets so busy, to be honest. Do you think big fingers affect playing piano? Because I tried with my big fingers, couldn't play, so I learned drums instead. Should I try again? You should try again. Here's the thing. Big fingers do make playing piano